Hey, freelancers, how you doing today? So, I've been thinking a lot about business alignment and really just a matter of how you convey what you convey online to leads and prospects to versus to how you are handling clients and how you talk to your clients, right? Making sure that they both are the same because that's how you get a cohesive experience for your leads to become clients and vice versa, right? And this question today is right in line with that. So the question is how do you get the messaging right on your website to talk to your customers, right? Or your leads? This question comes by way of email. This person referenced a different podcast I was on and said, quote, "My messaging is what I'm struggling with for my sales process. You mentioned that for your website, you were talking to other developers and not your target market. I'm the same. I'm trying to wrap my head around all of it." End quote. So luckily this person had their website in their signature. So I went ahead and I looked around. It was a well-designed site, nicely organized. Obviously, some careful planning was put into this, but they were correct. The messaging was fairly generic and something that I had seen on countless other websites. Nothing really spoke directly to someone who may be coming to that website with a problem that they wanted solved. There's there's unfortunately no easy and quick answer to getting your messaging right. You need to constantly learn what that messaging is through your clients and existing clients and past clients, and then apply that learning over time to really get it right. The best things that have worked for me are one, conversations, hearing how they talk about their problems and the solution that I'm providing to them is gold, right? Hearing patterns and similar language from multiple people is what gets turned into headers and subheaders on the website. Number two is testimonials. Now, this person that emailed me had the experience and had been in business for quite a number of years. So they had gathered up testimonials and had them on their website. So what I suggested to them was, I said in the testimonials, take a look at that and turn those back around into those headers and subheaders, right? These testimonials often explain the problem that the person had and how you solved it. Turning that back around as content allows the visitor who has similar problems or concerns to identify with that and know that you can help them too. Look, you're putting testimonials on your website for that social proof, right? So why is and for not just for social proof, but for having leads identify with them. So why are you using generic headlines? Lastly, the other place I look is support, right? Reading what's coming in on the support requests and tickets and things like that, then reading the responses once those issues are resolved. This helps just in the same way as having those testimonials and conversations, right? It takes a little bit more careful review and to be able to really aggregate them and start to see some, common patterns. But support is where you are making people happy, right? After I made those suggestions to that person, they replied back with, quote, "I had never even thought to look at my testimonials." Durr. That's their word, not mine. And I just got feedback recently from a client yesterday, and one comment she had mentioned really stood out. To put it simply, you took the scary out of the process, end quote. Now that's a header right there. That should be her headline as soon as somebody comes to their website. Take the scary out of the process. So I encourage you to get yourself away from the generic headers and think about what your clients are really saying and use them, right? Turn them around, make them into headers and subheaders on your website. That's where you'll find the right messaging to attract the best kind of clients. So until next time, it's your time to live in the feast.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.